Big Dog's been helping out with something really cool that we're going to be seeing coming up soon on Pirate Radio TV on YouTube and available to download via podcast, and that is the Hudcast. What's the official title of it? The
Don't Piss Me Off.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
The Greg Hudson Show?
That's what I'm told.
You've got a name. You might as well use your NIL.
That's right.
You have your likeness, your image.
Where's the owner?
Coach Hud was in the lab earlier today, and I've seen a little bit of this, and I am really excited for it. Episode 1, Skip Holtz.
Out of the gate.
The greatest spring league coach in the history of mankind.
Three-peat.
Three-peat.
He's a two-peat here and a three-peat there.
And who was asking? Oh, it was Bryce who was here the other day. Bryce Williams, who you saw on Tuesday. Said, hey, where'd Coach Hud play college football? I said, man, he was a Golden Domer. I said, oh, man. I said, yeah, that's where he met the Holtzes. And he kind of put it all together. But, yeah, you've known Skip for a long time now, I guess.
Since I was a freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Long time. We worked together combined 10 years.
Oh, yeah. So it went back previous to ECU at UConn.
Well, before that, I was a graduate assistant on offense for Joe Moore, working with the offensive line. That's where I got close to Aaron Taylor and with the Joe Moore Award. And that one season, and then I went as offensive line coach with Skip to Connecticut.
From O-line to the defensive side of the ball.
That was actually his father's doing. When Coach Holtz got hired by Woody Hayes, he was an offensive-minded coach, and Woody Hayes moved him to defense. And he told him, he said, this is going to help you prepare better and be a better offensive coach. And he said that to me when he hired me. He said, listen, I'm going to hire you. He says, but I'm going to move you to offense, and you're going to be Joe Moore's GA. And it really did. It was one of the best things that happened to me early on.
Awesome stuff. So you guys will be getting into coach talk, but personal life talk, all kinds of talk.
Yeah, it's not all ball.
Yeah.
It had a heavy dose of it with some backstory things and the connections and the journeys we've been on.
Shirley, let's hit the clip. This is from, good grief. So Skip was here. So this is probably around 15 to 17 years old. This is someone I'm going to say you know this guy, doing a Skip Holtz impression just for a mic check to make sure the levels were right. So Shirley, there was a word Skip used to say a lot, and this impression has picked up on it. Here you go.
What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to turn some more. And when we're done turning, we're going to turn again. And then after we turn 2 or 3 more turns, we're going to turn them all into turns.
Do you know the man doing that impression?
No.
Do you know one Brian Meador?
Oh, really?
Yes. And Skip did say turn a lot. And Shirley asked Brian, hey, before this Skip Holtz press conference, can you go up there and just say something so we can hear if the levels are right? And he said, we're going to have to turn.
Oh, my. I don't even remember hearing that.
And turn some more. And
that must have been when he was with the offense or talking to you guys.
Turn them all into turns. Beautiful Skip Holtz impression.
What did it mean? What was it reference to?
He just said turn a lot. I guess we're going to turn it around this week or turn. I don't know. The word turn came up a lot with Skip Holtz.
Turn the page.
Maybe, yeah.
If it was the first year, it could be for turn around.
Because you guys did have a big turnaround on your hands.
Yeah. +3 on the win column, weren't we? No, +4. Won 5.
Won 5 the year before, won 1 or 2. I can't remember because Thompson won 1 year and 2 the next. So it was a big turn around, and
That's
then
right.
bowl game after that. Did you like those reclamation projects, Coach? Did you like the challenge of that?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
If you have the resources and the commitment, and you have enough people that care, that's the key. If you can work your brains out trying to rebuild a team and an organization. But until you have enough people that really care from top to bottom, it's a tough hill to climb. But it's great to see where you started and what you then achieved and built. And then you start to see the enjoyment the players get in it and the sense of pride. And, we built a culture here, and
Buzzword.
we're really proud of it.
Question from Brandon. When is the AP preseason poll coming out? Gotta be shortly.
They got an 800 number, don't they?
I missed that one.
Call them.
Okay. Because we got week 0 games in 2 Saturdays.
24th.
Yeah, they'll be
do.
playing. They'll be playing football in a couple Saturdays.
So when do the odds come out?
I guess I should say 3
I'm going to
Saturdays.
say Monday.
Can you go
It's
over
got to
the
be Monday.
week
I would
zero?
think so. You think the
They're gonna wait
Monday
till
before
everybody-
the
because you can
24th?
get too many guys hurt now.
Okay.
We still got 2 scrimmages left.
What did you say to me, John?
I was going to say, can you go through the week 0 slate
Here.
again? If it shows here, I don't.
They might have some way too early to tell odds.
Well, I do know we have a coaches poll out. John,
Oh,
you
we do have.
You find week 0. I'll find some other rankings.
I got Florida State, Georgia Tech
In Dublin,
in Dublin, 12 o'clock, ESPN.
ESPN.
Montana State, New Mexico at 4 o'clock on FS1. SMU in Nevada on CBS Sports Network.
ACC.
That is an ACC game for SMU. Delaware State and Hawaii. So, that is
Not a
the-
great slate.
No,
What state
but
is
it's
Montana
football.
State in?
Whoa.
Montana.
You nailed it. Took you a minute.
I was like, wait, trick
Ma-
question?
ma. You sound like Ben Stiller in
Did you
Tropic Thunder.
Did I hear, and I don't know why I don't know this, probably because I don't care as much, Florida State and Georgia Tech are playing in Dublin?
Correct. What time is that, John? Is that a nooner?
That is a nooner.
All right.
There's a lot going on over in that side of the world right now.
I am unfamiliar with world affairs. Is it not great?
Well,
By the way, Chon was class
a lot of
president.
protesting.
Okay. Chandler was a class president at his high school, so he's going to run for office for the presidential office in 2028.
He is our Secret Service.
Greg Hudson. He invited me to be the VP.
We're in trouble.
And when we take over, the first thing we're going to do is keep American football on American soil.
There you go.
No more games in Germany. No more games in England. We're not going to Ireland. We're playing football in America.
You know what?
Damn it.
Actually, he's our Homeland Security. He's not going to allow countries to come in and say, hey, your football's coming
And
over
we're going to dig.
Kenny says, just wondering, is it appropriate to call Coach Hud Okay, I think he's asking, is it appropriate to call you coach even if Greg Hudson didn't coach you? I feel like when he's on Pirate Radio, he's coaching me up. I say Coach Hud, and he never coached me. Is that okay to call you coach?
Absolutely.
I think it's a great title.
Actually, it's an honor.
Yeah, all right. Like I say
I
that.
take that
as-
very seriously.
Yeah.
It is an honor to be called that, and it's some respect that's earned. And
I was going to say it's like a respect thing.
I do appreciate that.
And obviously,
And I
when
don't need it. I don't expect it. But it is.
when Scotty Robinson
nice.
says it to you, it's different than when I say it to you. But I still mean it as a title, basically, like
Right.
your Coach Hud.
Like a doctor.
Yeah,
You know, people,
basically.
But like, it would be weird calling you Greg.
Nobody calls me that.
But
Well, Skip did.
I will say like
Skip
Hud.
did in the podcast. It threw me off a couple times. I started looking around. I thought we had another guy in the room.
I got a text from Meador. Can I?
Meador?
Let me see if I can read this on the air. I'm gonna ask him. Can I read it on the air, or just show it
Is
to
he?
Hud?
Where is he?
He's at ECU, still doing his thing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he's the man behind. He's like
You know what?
the Wizard of Oz. He's the man behind the curtain.
And I'm happy for him.
I love
He's
Meador.
had a little
Yeah.
rough deal there, and he's very happy. You know what? He was one of the first guys I saw when I got here in November. I saw him. That was great.
He's awesome dude.
We actually stayed in touch a little bit after I left. Every once in a while, we
Need to get him on the show. Let's do that before the season starts. We usually add him every August anyway to talk about like the new video, if he could tell us any details or anything. Meador, come on Pirate Radio here in the next couple weeks.
Was he giving you some intel on me?
Yes, he was. I'm just waiting to see if I can read it. Or
You got
if
a story?
No, just maybe why you don't remember hearing turn.
I think you should get the permission of Coach too.
So I got to run it through 2 channels?
Yes.
It's just a joke. It's funny.
It doesn't bother me.
All right.
But if it does, I'll hit you instead of him.
Son of a gun. This could come back to haunt me here. Brad says JT won one in his first year, 2 in his second, which means you had a +3 increase, like you said there, Coach Hood.
Yeah.
Jamie also said, I like to call him Coach Hood, but I mean boiler down. So he's your Hoosier guy.
It's hammer down, boiler up.
There you go.
Who's your daddy?
Another question for Coach Hood. How about Dion's stuff going on? Never doubted he would have a bad locker room. So what is going on?
I haven't seen it.
Is it with his, I mean, this is going back, but like his kids
Recently?
trashing, I guess, guys that transfer, but that was like a month or so ago. I don't know what's going on recently with Dion.
I haven't seen anything.
If I had to bet, I'm going to say it doesn't work out for Deion Sanders.
I could see it going up in flames this year.
No.
I don't know.
We looked at a mock draft. It had Shadur like top 5. Is that legit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Travis Hunter to the Commanders.
Yeah, like number 9.
No, he's legit.
Yeah, on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Do they have an O-line this year? Do they have?
That is the
what you need?
$20,000 question. I don't know who they pulled out of the portal, but they
Well,
needed to.
there's that video out there that's surfacing, or was surfacing a couple weeks ago, of Travis Hunter playing, was playing the new college football game, and apparently Shadur Sanders was under pressure, and he was like, "Man, this game's realistic." They're like, "Oh, the O-line's trash." He was like, "Oh yeah, it's very trash."
It's trash.
It's trash.
I saw that.
That can't be great, even if he is joking or whatever. All right, let's take a break. We've got Jameis audio. Have you heard this yet?
Have you heard it?
We got new Jameis audio.
No.
Oh, baby.
All right, great. Most unintentionally funny guy ever, Jameis Winston. We'll play that.
Oh, no.
We'll have.
I was thinking, or did you mean Winston? So now nothing that is said that I hear is going to be a surprise.
Yeah.
So if I don't go, oh my gosh, if I just shake my head and go, mm-hmm. This is new stuff? This is recent?
This is like today. Came out today. Yeah. More with Coach Hud when we return after this. Hey, I want to get to Harbaugh and ask Coach Hud about that, but let's talk about Jameis. Jameis.
Oh, man, let me hear it.
Just says things, as Shirley said, that his mouth opens, things come out.
Yeah.
Somehow they all come out perfectly, even though it's unplanned. Here he is today talking about Deshaun Watson in Cleveland.
I think that's one of the things that a lot of people forget. When you can go out, you can see practice, you can knick-knack, this, that, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Deshaun Watson is going to turn it on. He always going to find a way to shine when the lights come on. Man, I just rhymed. Oh my, can I leave off that one? I know that one going to hit.
He's talking about Deshaun Watson and ends up writing a song, Coach Hud. Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. It's on when the lights come on.
I rest my case.
He's the greatest, and he doesn't mean to.
He's a walking soundbite.
Yes. What do you remember about Jameis?
Enough.
I mean, how much was he a headache?
No, he was on offense.
Okay, good answer.
But he was a headache for somebody.
Yeah.
So I guess yes.
Were you there when he went on the field with the jersey on?
No.
Okay, yeah. Chandler said he thought you were calling by then. Yeah.
Because that was the same year they won the national championship, and I brought that up to you the other day. You said that was the year after you left.
Jameis to Benjamin to win the championship.
Yes, sir.
Playing against
Auburn.
Auburn?
There was a freak.
Kelvin Benjamin.
Oh.
And then he got fat.
Hey, I can relate.
You were a freak.
And you know what? Some people still call me a freak.
Had that money.
That's right. And he was great for Carolina. And then he went to the Bills.
Was he?
Did he go to the Bills?
He after Carolina.
He was great for Carolina?
Yeah.
How did he do that?
Let's look up some numbers.
He was our top receiver.
How did he do with the Bills?
That's when everything went downhill for him.
Because it was cold.
Yeah.
Was it him and Cam, like,
The year that we went
squaring off?
Yeah, like him and Cam got into they got
Little
face to face.
pre-game
And it was like
thing?
preseason too. But like
Well, there's a surprise.
the year that we went to the Super Bowl, Kelvin Benjamin tore his ACL in preseason camp.
I would say Kelvin had a great rookie year. 73 for 1,000, 9 touchdowns. That is a big. That's a big number. Had 7 touchdowns his second year.
It was just short of 1,000.
Yeah. So he had a good start. And, yeah, he wasn't there long, Sean.
No.
Why is that? What was the move? Do you remember?
Was it Marty? No.
And he got
I can't remember.
190. He got 190 balls.
He did better. He had better numbers than I thought. Oh, so Chandler, I will say great. Still a big statement, but you're more correct than you're wrong.
He had the potential to definitely get something done. I want to say he was a part of a trade, and I can't remember because he actually played with us against Tampa Bay, and then he was traded to the Bills the very next week. And I cannot remember who it was for.
I'm trying to find.
Or his ACL in 15.
That was 15, but
I want to say like Starla Tulele was a part of that trade too because he ended up with the Bills. A lot of former Panthers ended up with the Bills.
I'm trying to find where he
Was it a punishment?
went somewhere, but I'm failing to.
There it is.
Wait, there's
Buffalo.
the Bills. So wait.
17.
Oh, okay. Tore his ACL in 15 after missing a year. They exercised his option. He was traded for a 3rd-round pick and a 7th-round pick. Okay.
Yeah.
So
God, 17? I can't remember.
Then how many after that?
Not right.
How many seasons?
went to Buffalo for a couple of years, 1-year deal with Kansas City, had 2 catches there, signed with the Giants, worked out as a tight end during the minicamp, but was cut. So there you go.
5 seasons.
14 to 18. Great start to his career.
Man.
Had an injury setback his 2nd year and just never,
The ACL.
never found those numbers. Yep. All right. Coach Jim Harbaugh has been banned from college football for 4 years. Is this a giant nothing burger?
Yeah.
He's
not going back to college.
yeah.
They got him for the feeding the cheeseburgers during COVID.
Yeah, this isn't the cheating thing. This is the COVID stuff.
Yeah, this is like them trying to fire me at ECU for something I did in 2008.
So is this the NCAA saying, hey, look, we still carry some weight around here, giving out a punishment to a guy that's not in the NCAA that will never coach college football again?
It was like getting what's his name on tax evasion.
Well, the mob dude or whatever. Yeah, we can't get him for all the murders and stuff, so we'll grab him for something else. Absolutely nothing. Harbaugh.
It just makes them look worse.
The NCAA?
Yeah, I mean.
Now, what do you think about Harbaugh's statements when it comes to the cheating stuff? And Shirley, do we still have that from the other day?
I love him.
Hit that real quick, and we'll get HUD's thoughts on it.
All right.
Never lie, never cheat, never steal. I was raised with that lesson. I have raised my family on that lesson. I have preached that lesson to the teams that I've coached. No one's perfect. If you stumble, you apologize, and you make it right. Today, I do not apologize. I did not participate, was not aware, nor complicit in those said allegations. So for me, it's back to work and attacking with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind.
Unknown to mankind.
I love every word of it.
Now,
Now, if you have met his father, which I have, I know exactly how he was raised.
and that's great, but I don't trust anything these coaches say.
Well,
I didn't trust what you
there's
said.
stuff that goes on that the head coach does not know about.
This one, though, he would know about at some point. He might have not initiated it, but he had the Stallions guy. Like Max said the other day, he was talking to the coordinators.
They all talk to the court. I had guys looking for signals, talking to me as a coordinator. I had a zip drive with pictures on it.
Okay, you're admitting to it. Harbaugh is saying he would never.
Maybe I was lying about that.
Well, see, now I'm in my head is, all jumbled
Oh,
up.
man. How come we're down here in North Carolina? Cheating is cool in NASCAR. We're just getting signals.
Look, well, he's saying he didn't cheat, though. Why not just say next question or
Well,
something?
technically he did. The
Here
other
we
guy
go.
did.
The other guy definitely did. And maybe their head coach now did, and he might get all.
Have relations
with that woman. Oh, yeah, I compared it to Rafael Palmeiro because I was like, I don't trust any of these coaches or players. But when they say it with such authority, I do believe them. And Rafi started wagging his finger.
Man,
I did not use steroids, period. And he did. But, hey, appreciate your enthusiasm on the denial.
Was it right? Well, we don't get into that one.
What you
They
got?
should just let them use them. Be blast.
Roids?
Oh,
I
they'll be
agree.
Flying out everywhere.
We watch sports for
How about
entertainment.
the steroid Olympics?
Yeah.
Dude's running a 9.8.
Let's go. Jamie says the Earnhardts never cheated. The Petties did. I mean, is that a fact, Jamie? Or is that like some fandom stuff talking? Earnhardt's never cheated? Get out of here.
Come on, man.
Everybody's cheating a little bit.
Who says that? Come on, man.
Come on, man. It's, Monday Night Football.
I was thinking
Randy Moss.
Boomhauer.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
What, are you pushing the envelope or are you cheating?
What did you do?
Nothing.
Neither. None of it.
I physically did nothing.
Okay. I understand. I understand.
In the court of law.
All right, look, we need to find the
I heard about it.
we need to find the student coaches, the
Never use those. Are you kidding me?
the guys
That's
under.
like, no way. And then that kid goes downtown and gets all drunk.
Good point. So let's say
You would
you
have to throw him in the river.
let's say you had some minions under you. Who would you go to? Hypothetically, who would do the work?
Who's got the book on me?
Yeah. And are they floating in a river somewhere?
Brett Hickman.
No, he said he wouldn't go
no.
that route.
We didn't have to do anything here. We were good.
Okay. Let's take a break.
Got a little quiet.
I always love these awkward conversations with Greg Hudson.